This is the elementary Sunday school lesson for this Sunday, the 27th of January. It will be at 10 o'clock in the purple room for elementary kids. The story is about transfiguration. This is the story. It's on page 218 in the Shine Bible. So this, of course, is the story of Jesus with his disciples, and they go to the mountaintop to pray, and they're talking, and the cloud comes down, and the bright white light comes, and Jesus is transfigured. But it says, "Do not be afraid." And the disciples were afraid because, it's kind of weird. And then he said, "Don't tell anyone about this yet." So it's kind of one of those stories that's a little complicated, for any age, and not to be looked at and necessarily delved into in terms of each section of the story factually, but just in general, something transforming happened, and talk about how we think about that, how we feel about that. There's some good questions that are both in the Shine Bible and in the Wonder and Reflect section, which is on page 57 of the lesson that I'll send you. It says, "I wonder if Jesus knew what would happen when he went up to the mountain. I wonder why Moses and Elijah appeared and not someone else. I wonder what it would feel like to have God tell you that you are beloved and God is pleased with you." I think that's kind of an interesting thing to think about. Then there's a question that's in the Bible, in the Shine Bible, under Connect. And it says, "Have you ever seen or heard something wonderful and then been told not to tell anyone about it? How did that feel?" So it's kind of like keeping a secret. Maybe, someone's bought a gift and they don't want you to tell the other person what it is, or something exciting is happening and you're supposed to keep it a secret. How does that feel? What is that like? That might be an interesting point of discussion for the kids after they read the story. Then there's an activity. It's actually under the Build Community section on page 56, right up here. And this is called the Gratitude Game. So I have 7 popsicle sticks right here, and on the end of them is a word. That one's time. This one says anything. This one says place. Another one says person, food, song, etc. So the idea is you're going to have these where the kids can't read what the word is, right? And they're going to pick one. And if there's more than 7 kids, they can just do it one at a time. They don't need to all pick one at once. But they pick one, and then they say what they're thankful for of this thing. So this says food. What food are you thankful for and why? The other person might pick a thing. What thing are you thankful for? The one that says time is like an event. Name a time that you are thankful for. There's one that says anything. So they get to pick. Is it going to be person, place, thing, food, song, etc. That they just want to choose. Here's what I'm thankful for. Ask them to give a brief explanation as to why. It doesn't have to be anything deeper, in depth, but just kind of go into it a little bit. So that's the gratitude game. I would say make sure every kid gets to do it at least once. As long as they're interested in it, I would keep going around and give them an opportunity to do more than one. So those will be in the classroom. There's a couple of pages I've copied from the Glow magazine and this is about Moses and Elijah. So they are here with Jesus in this story. And this is just a way to kind of give the kids a little more in-depth information about these two. So it talks about when Moses lived, where he lived, what kind of he's famous for, and then what books of the Bible they're in. And this goes a long ways just towards Bible literacy, having them understand who the characters are, what role they play, etc. So these are for them to share and go over with you and just kind of talk about. And it says in here, where else does Moses appear in the Bible? Where else does Elijah appear in the Bible? That might be things that you want to talk about. They could even have Bibles and look it up. However they want to do it, I think is it's about familiarity in terms of the story. I will include a video to show them at the end. I have not found one I like yet. I've been looking, but I want to send this out. And so before Sunday, I will have a video ready to go that you can show the kids at the end of the Sunday school lesson. Let me know if you have any questions. If there's anything else you want to do from that lesson that you need materials for, let me know. Hopefully they're already in the classroom though. So I'll be teaching the youth, so I'll be right next door. Awesome. Thank you so much.